Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. This is the Morning Gardener. This is going to be a slow one. I'm just going to put some things together for my garden. You're just collecting information. I'm looking through my seeds right now. Wait a minute. What is this? These are these are spineless okra seeds. Pops Seeds. That's what the company's called. Pop Seeds. They gave me seeds to run an ad on their site, on my site, excuse me. And then I got some watered melon seeds here. This is up to 35 pounds you'll get. 90 days to harvest. Depth 1 inch. Um, Sunlight six plus hours. So in thoroughly warmed soil and full sun in spring after all danger of frost is past. Seed 4 to 6 seeds. Okay, this is just a good idea. Good information was put on the seed pack. When you put in watermelon seeds, they're suggesting sow 4 to 6 seeds about 3 inches apart and healed 5 to 7 feet apart. That's interesting. Now, I was going to do 3 seeds, but interesting. And then I got these seeds here. These are thyme. And I was getting ready to buy some thyme. And these are 1,000 seeds. They've never been opened. And the only thing I don't like about I bought these off of eBay. I don't like that they didn't put the let me see if I can put these over here. It's light in this room is really bad. Okay, let's do that. There we go. And what happened was the seeds don't have a date on them. There's no date on these. And I got another. Oh my goodness. I remember these. These are orange watermelons. And I bought them from Baker Creek heirloom seeds. Now, why did I buy these? Let's see what the information is on the back. And these are 2000 19 women. These can't be that old. Yes, they are. That's 12/31, 2019. And it's almost an entire pack. Hey, how you doing? So she said, what's up? I'll tell you what's up. I was in a bad car accident and in the hospital for about 8.5, 9 months. And I recovered and I'm back online trying to do it again. Get the show back up and running because I think right now we in a state of emergency where we're gonna have to figure out ways to get food and be able to control some of our food because we got people working that are not going to watch the food, make sure it's safe to eat, or they're not going to make sure the prices are right. So you're going to have to do something other than you're going to have to. So I want to help people save money. Now I'm looking at this right here. I did not know I knew I had these. These are zucchini elite hybrid. What year was these? These doesn't have a date on them. Another pack with no date. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm gonna tell you something. Oh my God, I learned a lot from that car accident. I learned a lot. I learned that if you go through a major car accident like this one, this is a guy slammed into me going to work at night. I was headed to work and he slammed into me. It not only affects your entire body, but it actually affects your mind too. It actually affects your mind because for the longest time I was afraid to get behind the wheel and drive after it happened. I kept having thoughts that it was going to happen again, and it was because he slammed into it. They had to actually cut me out of the car. Now, how do I know this? Because I saw some of the what they call that thing, not the webcam, but the body cam, and I saw them firefighter cutting my door off of my car to get me out. And so we get me a look at the rest of the film, and the person that showed me the film said, "I don't think you want to see near the end." He said, "That's when they're working on you, when they was bringing you back. So I don't think you want to see that." And I took his word for it and said, "All right, I don't want to see it," because the most of the film was hard to look at because people kept yelling and in the background, some of the crowd was saying, "I think he did. I think he did." They were talking about me. So um, they brought me back in the hospital, in there for a long time, and it was it was horrifying. It was horrifying. It was. They had to do a lot of work to me. They had to do a lot of work to me. Let's see. What is this right here? But I'm back. That's a good thing. I'm back. Wow. This is wow. This is more time. I'm only this is common time. I'm definitely going to grow some of that and grow some of that, which is the zucchini. And here's this orange watermelon. I don't know what this thing will do. There's no information really on the back. Well, yes, it is. It's sideways. Sprout in 5 to 10 days. That's when it should sprout. Ideal temperature 70 to between 70 and 95 Fahrenheit. Depth a half to 1 inch deep. Plant spacing 3 feet apart. Forest, what's this right here? Forest, can't make that out. Forest hardened, no. Mint, full sun. 8 to 12 hours. Wow. This takes a lot of sun to grow this one. I'm still gonna put it in my pile that I might be able to use them. But like I said, time. Let me put this over here. I can't see these packs. Time is going to be one that's going to be done because you can always use it. Now here's one that I did years ago. Um, Mustard seed. Here's some cucumbers I bought at Walmart. When did I buy these? 2020. It looked like. I think I'm a. Yeah, I'm gonna use these. Wait, let me see something here. Why do I have 2 packs of these in here? Good evening. Good evening. Everybody stopping in. I appreciate it. I'm the only gardening show open right now that's online because I'm crazy enough to be up. I love it. And all I'm doing is just organizing these seeds tonight. Now, what I'm looking at here is this. I don't see that I'm going to have to buy any seeds this year. And till if you wait to spring, your seeds are gonna be high as hell because they done figured it out that some of us are growing our own food. They done figured it out. Hey, yo, here's some more squash yellow. I think I'm gonna grow that. And I told everyone that I'm gonna do a different technique this year round. I'm gonna take the shovel because I don't like digging in my soil. I dig as little as possible. But what I do is scoop out uh, down about 2 to 3 inches with the grass on top, with the weeds on top and everything. And all I do is flip that over. So while it's lying there, the parts of the grass and the weeds that are underground will decay. It'll create heat and it will create nourishment. And then I'm gonna cut some of the grass in the areas that I'm working at. And I want to tell you guys something about some real inexpensive fertilizer so you don't have to be running and buying bags of fertilizer that's costing almost $20 a bag. And I'm gonna tell you what that is. You go get you some. You get the bag on your lawnmower. As long as you don't have any kind of weed killer in your yard being used, you simply fill your bag up once or twice, depending on how much you're making, and you drop the grass and whatever weeds you have in a 5-gallon bucket or a 32-gallon plastic, those big plastic drums that you get that they have soda in and things like that. Some people you've seen them. I have one with the whole top out of it. I cut out and I set it out there with. I can get some rainwater in it. I don't want to use my own water from the city that costs an arm and a leg. Now I'm looking right here. Let's see. Prices are high everywhere. I've been starting all vegetables from seed this season or using up the seeds. I can't see that. I have. Let me tell you something. That's always smart because I saw plants at Walmart and wait a minute, Home Depot, and this year just passed. I saw them. Wait, no, that was a year before because this year I couldn't even walk after the accident. I couldn't walk. Um, Wheelchaired around everywhere. But at any rate, I seen my my stores sell one single pepper plant for close to $6. That's one plant. Uh, I don't like that. I don't like to be gouged like that. So what I figured out to do is I start all my seeds in what they call winter sowing, as much room as I can possibly, you know, create so I can start the seeds. But I started and there's a lot of videos on how to start your seeds when you do winter sowing. It's called winter sowing. So the reason why you want to do that is because it's going to save you a boatload of money. You put the soil medium in the uh, half gallon or gallon jug, put some holes on the bottom, cut the jug almost in half, but leave a little hinge so you can flip it open, close it, and you put your seeds in there. The depth that you want, 1/4 inch or inch, whatever seeds you're trying to do. Larger seeds a little deeper, and the smaller seeds, not as deep. And you tape the thing closed with some of that gray tape. They call I can't think what they call that gray tape, but anyway, you've seen the gray tape everywhere. It's what they use to put together almost anything. That gray tape. But at any rate, when you put all this together, you tape together the jug. You leave the cap off the jug. It will rain in that jug. It will when soon as it get temperature, even if this jug gets snowed on, if they get snowed on, it does not matter. The seeds are not going to do anything until it's time to grow. They're going to sit right there in that soil, and they'll be fine. And once it's time to grow, you'll go out there one day near the spring, and you start seeing all this little green inside those jugs. That's your seedlings. They're coming up, and then you see them come up. Now, don't worry about putting too many seeds in there. Don't put a whole handful of seeds in there, but just put about 5 to 8 seeds in there, and you're all set, and it'll take care of itself. Now, when you get ready to take them out of there, of course, you open the jug up from the gray tape, and you put it in there. You take them out when it's time to put them in the ground, and you say, okay, do I have certain temperature at night? Is the soil a certain temperature? Whatever that seed requires, you make sure it's that temperature before you start moving these seeds around. Another thing it's a benefit for is you don't have to worry about hardening off the seeds because they're already hardened off. They started that way. But you'll love this method. I learned about it on YouTube years ago, and I've been using it, and it saves you a ton of money, and the seeds take off and grow on their own. All right, let's see what this is here. Go get dirty. That's what they got here on this little pack. Oh, these are sweet banana peppers. And see that, folks? And I'm gonna tell you what's going on here. I was getting ready to go out. If I don't look through my seeds like I should, I was getting ready to go out and buy banana pepper seeds. Now I will grow these because these are older seeds. I will grow these and grow enough to eat, and also grow enough so that I can save the seeds from it. Because see, I don't want my seed stock to get too old. I want my seed stock to be a certain age, but I don't want it too old. And here's some information on here. 70, I can't see this. 79 degrees, soil temps to 95 degrees. Depth 1/4. Like I said earlier, a small seed's usually around 1/4. Sunlight, full sun. Soil, well drained. Space 12 to 24 inches apart. Let me tell you what I do with pepper plants. I'll put these in the containers, which I call the winter sowing. Like I said, winter sowing, and I will start them. But the deal will be, I'll make my own medium. I don't buy ready mixed soils. I don't buy that. I don't buy them because they're a waste of money and they're very expensive. They're a waste of money and very expensive. I said that twice because I will not buy them. Now here's a seed I was getting ready to buy again. These are eggplant And these are black beauties. I will not buy that. I will grow that from those seeds there. And if they don't grow, if they're too old and they don't grow, so be it. But these seeds look healthy and everything. I will grow them. I will grow these seeds and enjoy. Eggplant I'll eat if it's cooked right. Uh, I will eat it. I will eat eggplant. I don't care. I will eat it because I used to make it in one of the restaurants I worked at years ago, where they would do uh, eggplant parmesan, and they used to work that stuff. They made that work. Those were real straight up Italians that cooked that food. They knew how to cook it. Now here I have a seed that is going to be a star in my thing here. These are called um, sugar baby watermelons. But let me make sure I got enough seeds here. These are Georgia Southern collard greens. Got to have that on board. And okay, now I was telling you, and I got off track here. I was telling you how to make fertilizer. Let me see. Okay, I'm just reading some of the stuff that you sent. You tried winter sowing last year. Was it last year? For the first attempt at winter sowing. Okay, got it. A great, but it wasn't that great, but you still going to try it again. I absolutely say that because it could have been something as little as you didn't have enough holes under the bottom for it to really drain out. Because if you get a bad rain or you get a lot of snow on top of that container, and that snow is that water just constantly dripping in there, you want that water to be able to drip away from the seeds, away from the soil, and continue to keep going through, keep going through, keep going through. You don't need it to get lock up in there and be creating little puddles of water. You want holes in there, so that's important. And like I said, the top comes off the top of the jug, and whatever rain goes in there, whatever moisture comes in there through the air that creates moisture, that's what you want. Now, pepper. These are jalapeno peppers. I don't think I want to grow these. I mean, I like them, but it's too many peppers I'm growing. But I'm gonna check and see if I have room for it. Let's see. And then I got these seeds here. Now these were bought from Walmart. Let me get that up there where you can see it. These are bought from Walmart. Now Walmart, I don't know if they're gonna have these seeds anymore. Where at the beginning of the year they would have these seeds up there that they would be like they'd be really marked down. Now these were 50 cents a pack. These are 50 cents a pack. They're not really that great. I mean, not that they're not great, but these are Louisiana green, violet. What they call these? Okra. Here's a second pack of it, and I don't know why I bought these. Okay, let me see what I got here. Got another pack of open cucumbers, and I don't know if I'm gonna use these because I got too many packs of these. So this goes back in there. Cantaloupe is good to grow, but I got so much stuff I want to grow. But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna collect what I think I want to grow anyway. German German pink. That's what these seeds are called. They're a type of tomatoes. They're supposed to be like 1 pounders. See how his hands fit around? They big tomatoes. But let me see if I have any in here. German pink. Yep, the seeds in here. And I'm not going to grow these this year. And you should see the folks, you should see the seeds I have. I have 2 daggone many seeds. But I'm not going to complain. Here's a little pack of seeds. These are called, oh my goodness, these are, can't quite make it out. But it's basil. I don't have any basil seeds over here, so I'm going to, yeah, definitely put the basil up there. Here's a thyme. No. These are parsley. Might put those over there. Another pack of seeds. See, all these seeds are bought on they're bought on eBay. Giant parsley. Giant parsley. I might do something with them. Because see, the thing about it is, herbs are really important to grow. They're for seasonings and health and all that. Pepper jalapenos. I don't, like I said, I wasn't gonna grow that. And that's what's this right here. Common thyme. Put that back there. It's a collard green. Here's, oh, lavender. I don't know why I grew that, but I must have some extra money. Now, see, this is a seed pack that was bought 2 years ago, maybe 3. Wait a minute, let me look at the date. Nope, more than that. 2021. 2021. And back then they were $1.69. They're much more than that right now. They're much more. And these are spinach. I think and see, I was getting ready to buy some spinach seeds. And I don't need any spinach seeds. I mean, I am really going through the season. Let me see what you got there, right? Let's see. The song that we dance. And say price is high. Okay. Oh, there we go. The last one I was a Dollar Tree last week and found out there they were putting out their spring seeds. Okay. I can see that now. It's all dark in this room, folks. Telling you. So here's what I got here. This young lady, Miss Stephanie, was putting out. It was at the Dollar Tree store last week, and found that they were putting out their spring seeds already. Interesting. Now I like to get news like that because it tells me that Dollar Tree is trying to get a jump on it. Now, are you getting the best quality when you buy Dollar Tree seeds? Some would say yes, some would say no. But I will say this: if push comes to shove and you wanted to get Dollar Tree stores seeds, get them. Get them. And I got some watermelon seeds in this little pack. I couldn't tell you what they are. They were sent to me by a gardener that used to be on YouTube. He probably still is, but you don't hear much from him anymore. A lot of what you do today, folks, when you want to get a lot out of what you're growing, is going to depend on how you pay attention to what you're doing. Do you understand the environment that you're putting the seeds in? What kind of seeds are you trying to grow? All of that's going to matter. Now, here's a pack of seeds that have never been opened by me. And I just opened them up. Let me see what this says here. Freedom Farm. Tender sweet orange watermelon. Because I will not buy any watermelon seeds. Because I just looked through here and I seen that I have 2 packs of orange watermelon seeds. And what a lot of people have problems growing watermelon because they stick them out there, they forget about them, and they wonder why they didn't mature to into watermelons. Because watermelons, not only the seeds have like a kind of like a poor germination rate, but they just require so much. If you don't water the plant properly, if you don't feed the plant properly, you're not getting anything. That's watermelons for you. These pots are beautiful. I have a lot of them. I bought them at Walmart. Oh, there is the scissors I've been looking for forever and a day. There they go. Didn't know where I put these at. Why would I put them in here with my seeds? Been looking for these for almost 2 years. My goodness. Now, I got onion seeds. I don't think they're much good, but they might be. 2021. They're old. I got asparagus. Red. Oh, these are old seeds. I grew these over and over and over again. They will still grow. These are Rudy red lettuce. I'm just looking through everything, make sure I haven't forgotten. Oh my goodness, here's another big pack. Big pack of Giant Noble spinach. Oh, you know I'm gonna grow that. You know I'm gonna grow that. And I know how to grow them, but here's what I was saying to you folks. When you growing seeds, and you need to fertilize these plants. You got grass, you got weeds in your yard. You cut that stuff down with the lawnmower that has not been treated with any kind of chemicals. You want to be certain of that. Don't take any chances. And you want to put them on the in a bucket and let it rain on it. Let it fill the bucket up. If you have to use water from your house, be my guest. But it's best if you could get the bucket filled up with rainwater. So I would set the bucket out there early and let it fill up. Because here's the deal. Buckets of water that come from nature without having all kind of chemicals in it that's designed to kill life in soil. You don't want to put that in your garden. I would tell anyone if you got the ability to build a water um, system that what you call a rain barrel system, do it. Plus, if you got a stream nearby, I use that water. If it's fresh water, I use that first. I would not use water from my house if I can avoid it, because water from your house is full of chemicals. It's loaded with chemicals. It's designed to kill bacteria and all that. Now, what do you think is living in soil? Forms of life. And when that water hits that form of life, all that life dies back, and then it tries to come back um, to feed your plants. But you keep watering it every other week, and it keeps pushing it back. The numbers of the it keeps pushing the numbers back. So don't use water from your house if you can avoid it. You can get away with it sometimes, but it's not what you want to be using. You want the bacteria and the fungi and everything in your soil to be at its optimum when you're trying to grow food. You don't want to be playing around. Now, once you put this water in there with the grass and the weeds, you just let it sit in there for 2 to 3 weeks. It's going to turn into a soupy green mix. And you simply take some of that, 1 part or 2 parts to 10 parts of water, and you put it down at the root of your plants, and your plants will almost jump out of the ground because they'll love that. And that's what you want to do. Now, these seeds here, beautiful. These are burgundy okra. I grew these, and I kept the seeds from them. Yeah, burgundy okra seeds. I'm trying to look at something here because I think I did something wrong here. Why did I put these in the same pack? All right, let me see what I got here. Now here's some seeds from 2020. I know they're good. These are okra seeds, but I know they're good. Yep, these are good. And these are burgundy okra seeds. Now, let me tell you what I got going on here. These are burgundy, and these are spineless okra. So I will grow both. I will grow both. And that's how you do that. I will grow both. And then I got a I don't see any let me see what are watermelons. Oh, look at these right here. Here's another pack of seeds. These are, oh my goodness. That's kale. These are kale. Absolutely, they get used. Kale seeds. I'm trying to find, look at this. I was going to buy some more tomato seeds. Here's another pack here. Another one called No, wait a minute. I think I went back in the same pack. Let me close this back up. Oh, here's my watermelon seeds. Now, I have watermelon that usually is grown right here in Maryland. This is Crimson Charleston. Now, let me look at these and see what I got. I'll do the Charleston, and I think yeah, that's some seeds in. So I don't care about watermelon seeds that much because I remember one time I was collecting these quite a bit. These are 50-cent packs, and I don't know how many seeds are in here. Probably about 10. These were used to be at the beginning of the year. They used to give them away, or not give them away. They would sell them at Walmart. Everybody would go in there and grab them up and buy them. There are two reasons why they bought them. One, they put them online and they sold them. The other one was they bought the seeds to use for themselves. But they would get these. Now, yeah, so this is good. And then I got Pops Seed Company. It's the first company that ever called me up and did business with me. Wow, the whole pack of beets. I have beets. Oh, Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts. And radish cherry bell. These are turnips, purple tops. There's a whole lot of seeds in here. These are Boston cucumbers. See, this is why I said to myself, it was important to go look through these seeds before you go out buying seeds because I don't need to go to any store. All of my seeds are here. All of my seeds are here. I have all kind of seeds here. But I'm looking for one seed in particular. And that is, oh, look at this. I didn't know I had this in here. Let me see something. Let me see something. This is tape. Like that was you just can't use it because it keeps breaking off. It's old. Masking tape. Oh, that's what I use it for. To take back to gather my bags to hold my seeds. This is roll of tape's probably 10 years old. But I have some foods that are like really fun to grow. Watermelon's always fun to grow, but you cannot grow watermelon really uh, if you don't really know what you're doing. You can't really grow watermelon if you don't know what you're doing. I mean, you could accidentally produce a couple of melons if you don't know what you're doing. You can do that. Now, let's see. I got a whole pack here of some seeds. I don't know what they are. I'm not going to mess with anything else when I get these out. I got all my seeds I'm going to grow. Now, I want to go, and they go, look at this. Pack of seeds. I didn't need to buy any of these, but I bought them anyway because I didn't think I had them. I had to look at these for a second because these are beautiful on the packaging. I think what I will do is put that over there too. Here's a corn. Now corn, this pack is from 2023. That's a piece of squash there. Some kind of winter squash. I don't know how it tastes or anything. And wait a minute, what is this? Eggplant is another entire pack of eggplants. See, sometimes I've been going through buying and not looking at what I had. Yep, the same thing. Black beauties, just like what I already had. And some of these slim varieties of eggplant, supposed to be faster growing eggplants. Now these right here, look what these are. These are $2 a pack, $2.49 a pack. And let's see what year this is from. Because everything will be high this year. If you are gardening, get your seeds early. I use everything from my yard to grow what I want to grow. I don't run out and buy like I used to. Oh, I gotta go get some fertilizer. Oh, I gotta go get some cow manure. Oh, I gotta go. I don't do that anymore. I should tote all that those heavy bags of cow manure in the house. I don't do all that no more. I know that my grass, my weeds are loaded with nutrients. They have deep tap roots. They go down and pull up all these minerals and nutrition. And they tell you, because they want to make a fool out of you, they tell you, oh, you got to go buy this. You got to go buy that. You got to buy this kind of fertilizer. You got to buy that kind of fertilizer. This kind of fertilizer. And when you look at fertilizer, if you want to break it all the way down, it's nothing but farm waste from cattle, chickens, rabbits, whatever. It's just waste, and they want you to buy that stuff, and then they take it, and they got a right to make money, and they take it and they bump the price up on that stuff, and you go struggling in the store trying to afford that price. I was there. I've done it. I've done it. We're running to the store, seen one bag sitting up there. Back during that time it was like $8, and I would buy that bag and go, man, this is expensive. This is getting too expensive. I just spilled my seeds that are eggplant. Now I gotta clean these up off at my location so I don't lose them because they, to me, seeds are valuable. Seeds are valuable. Inside of them is a nucleus to grow nourishment, beautiful plants. And when you grow them, you eat them, you shoot videos of them. And when you do that, other people get to look at what you did. And that's what you want. So others can learn how to do this and they can also benefit. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Because people are going to be screaming bloody murder this year when they go to the stores and buy those expensive seeds this year. They're going to be crying bloody murder. All right, now I can put all this stuff back. I'm looking for, oh my gosh, I know I bought too many seeds. I know I bought too many seeds. I did. Because I was one of them kind of addiction kind of people. If the seeds are on a good price, what is these? Oh, big gems. Uh, chili peppers. 80 days to maturity. Big gems. I don't know why I bought these seeds. Big gems is one of my favorite peppers to grow. I know that, but when I grew the big gems, I got so many seeds from them to beef up my stock again. Look at all these peppers. Ozark Giant. And what year were these from? 2020. Look at all these seeds. Look at all these bell pepper seeds. They from Walmart back when those bell peppers were 20 cents a pack. Another pack. And what are these seeds here? Sweet bananas. Giant bell peppers. I'm just looking in my container, see what other seeds I have. Here's a brand new pack of Noble Giant Spinach. Why did I buy these and I already got a pack of them that's older? Noble Giant Spinach. I just want to make sure I have enough seeds. Now I'm opening up one here that I bought a couple of weeks ago, and let's see what these are. I don't believe this. These are big gems. Why am I buying so many big gems? I got plenty of big gems. Now, where are the big gem seeds that I saved? That's what I'm looking for. I'm just looking at this paperwork. And now here is a note with a pack of seeds stuck on it. And when did I buy these? Okay, 2024. These are newer seeds. These are the crooked neck squash seeds. Okay. These are good. Crooked neck squash. They were about $1 something. Cause see, well, here's what I do. I don't buy a lot of seeds from the guy or the lady on eBay. I don't buy a lot. When I buy them, they're meant to grow the plant, eat from the plant, and also I'm able to save seeds from the plant. And that's what I do. More seeds that have never been opened. Detroit, Dark. Mm, mm, mm. Oh yeah, I went overboard, folks. I bought way too many seeds. I'm going through hundreds of seeds. And here, another pepper. What is this? Oh, okay. I know what this is. Oh my God. I remember these peppers here. These are hot. I do not, you know something? Okay, I know what these are. I'll put these back in here. This is my pepper bag. I got it marked on the outside of the bag. Peppers. So the majority of any of my seeds will be pepper. These are charged. And I was giving buy a pack of seeds at a charge, and I didn't need to. These are what I saved one year from my bay leaves. I got a pack in here. Oh my goodness. I don't understand this. Too many seeds. I had no idea that I bought all these seeds. This right here is Roman tomatoes. Yeah, Roman tomatoes. Golden Juliet tomatoes. Okay, I don't know what that's all about, but I believe I grew these one year. Delicious tomatoes, 50 seeds. And there's only about 7 or 8 seeds left in there. Let's see, what is this? Oh my goodness. Now these are my flower seeds. Because I need to grow some flowers to produce what they call it pollinators. And these are 50 cents a pack. 50 cents a pack. I got 2 of those. And then I got another one. Well, that should do it, folks. Went through my seeds. Wow, that was a lot of seeds. But one set of seeds I was unable to find, and that was the seeds I grew from Big Jim. The Big Jim seeds, I wasn't able to find them. I was at the dollar store. Okay, dollar store. Good morning. Let's see. Show me. Let's see. Price. Let me hire a. Yep. Big Jim seeds. I do have them, but I don't like it when I can't find something. And that seed was in packs. And then I had another seed. Oh yeah, I found it. Okay, okay. I found the burgundy. I found the burgundy seeds. The number one thing you don't want to do, it works against you, is start your seeds out real early. I mean, real early, but you don't have any room. If your plants are growing extremely well, you won't have no room for them plants. They will, in some cases, fool you and get real big. And you'll say, my goodness, this container I bought at the dollar store worked for 6 seeds. Now they're getting bigger. There's only enough room for 3 seeds or 2 seeds. Because the plants will keep growing until the roots get all tangled up. You want to be able to, in a situation where when this happens, or if it's about to happen, you can get them seeds outdoors where they belong. Hello, how you doing? The Creek Walker. Let's see. Cannot find my seeds I got from Lowe's. I am my seeds are from last year that weren't in the ground again. Okay, I understand what you're saying, but I will say this, Creek Walker, and that is, I looked in here and I was shocked to find that rodents found my seeds. They ate some of the seeds that were from not cabbage, but they were from lettuce. Yeah, lettuce. They ate the lettuce seeds. Not all of them, but they did a good job on them probably. And I have seeds that I've had for years. I like to keep them in the lower part of the refrigerator down at the near the crisper, where they can stay cool and you know because believe it or not, a lot of seeds are going to die. And so when they get older, all I do is just put more seeds in when I plant them, and that will help me out with the fact that if normally if there was like 6 seeds that germinate out of 10, I might put 6 seeds in a whole more. So, so true. Yep, yep, that's right. But I have seeds. I don't need to put any money in any seeds. Now I don't have a problem putting money in seeds if it's what I want. But if I look through my packs of seeds and I see 4 and 5 and 6 times I bought the same seed, I don't need to keep doing that. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I had some seeds that are called Big Jim. I grew them out and I don't have them anymore. Don't know where they are. They're called Big Jims. I like them because it grows like a chili pepper, but only they get big as hell. And when you bite into them, they're hot, but they're not burning hot. They're like hot enough to let you know you're eating a hot pepper. And I like to grow my peppers at least two plants together in each location, two together. They tend to do better because um, I used to grow and follow what they put in the books and that sort of thing, and I found out some of that information they put in the books, some books are just bogus because they put it in there and they tell you it can only be done this way, you can only do it this way. And I find people growing stuff different ways all over the world. They just grow in a different way, same seed. They grow it different. They grow it in containers, or they'll grow it in ground, or they'll grow it in quadroponics. I think I'm saying that right. Hydroponics. They'll grow it all kind of ways. So there's all kind of ways to do what you need to get done. And I am trying to learn what I have to do to create bountiful uh, garden and have everything grow and and I'll be happy with what grew. I have a pretty good size location to grow stuff. I mean, it is not the biggest, but it absolutely is not the smallest. And I'm dying to find out that new uh, for me. I've done it years ago, but I kind of got away from it. But to take the shovel and go in the ground and flip over it needs to be 8 by 12 inches sod, about 2 to 3 inches deep. Flip it over, and then put some fertilizer. I mean, no, some compost on top. Put the seed right inside that compost. Now, what happens is when you flip that grass over, it's going to start the decaying process of the grass, which is food for the roots down deep. Then it's going to warm up everything in that location because of the process of decaying. I keep saying this over and over again because I'm excited about trying it again because you can put plants on top of it with the compost. You can also put seeds there. You know, like if you want to do watermelon, you just put about 4, 5 watermelon seeds right there, and you're doing that so you're sure that they'll come up. Because watermelon seeds, uh, some other seeds are the same thing. They don't germinate very well. Watermelon happens to be one of them kind of seeds. If you try to put one seed here, one seed there, you may get times where the watermelon seed will not come up, and they could be fresh seeds and everything. They just won't come up, and you've wasted time. You've wasted a location when you should have been putting like 4, 5 seeds in that location. And then when they come up and they get the way you want them, you can always remove later if you have to. But if you look at the way nature plants things, if you leave a piece of squash growing, it'll get big, 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 and it'll just get overripe, and then the seeds will hit the ground right there in that location, and some of them seeds may germinate and come up next year. but animals will eat some of the seeds. That's one of the reasons why plants produce so many seeds, because anything could go wrong. And so, if you want to mimic nature, you don't put necessarily one seed in that location. You put a few seeds in that location, then move from that another few seeds in that location. And then when you get your peppers growing, your peppers love to grow with companions. They like when other peppers are growing next to them. And then you could also go in and do a lot of other things that some of the really talented gardeners know how to do to that plant while it's growing to help it to grow more plants. Some people actually take peppers and they prune them, and there's a lot of information on YouTube about that. Peppers produce more peppers when you prune them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go. It's not a lot of activity here, but I do appreciate all the people who chimed in. There is one type of flower seed I want to buy this year. I don't know what kind of flower seed that is, but you said there's one type that you want to buy. Oh, let me go take these seeds and put them up. I'll be back. I want to put these up before I fall asleep and leave them here. Back. Oh, okay, passion flower. Okay. Yeah, you want something to bring in those pollinators. To bring in the old pollinators. Oh, and look, you can see some of the seed companies are sending out their little magazines already. Garden, lawn, farm, wildlife. I used to get a whole bunch of those magazines. And then they found out this guy's not buying a whole bunch of our stuff. They stopped sending those magazines because they know they cost money. But I was getting ideas from the magazine. I'd get seed ideas, find out if they're growing my location, find out what they require to grow. And I'm gonna tell you something. Um, you wouldn't believe this, but I want you to look it up if you don't believe. One of the major mistakes that people do with their garden, and you'll find this out as you keep getting involved in garden, they overwater or they underwater. And that's what they do. Overwater or underwater. They always do it. Nature 9 in the family. Hello, how you doing? I remember a couple of days ago when I got back online, I looked at one of your videos, and you did a good job explaining what you were doing. But I said to myself, I said, Dad, that's Nature Nine in the family. I said, that's him. He still doing the gardening thing. Now, as I said earlier, it's important that we do it now. I mean, it ain't even fun no more. It's a little fun, but I mean, we're talking about astronomical prices, people, millions of people being brought into other people's locations to live. You know what I'm talking about. I don't have to call any names. Um, you're going to have to grow food. You're going to have to, because the grocery stores are going to love uh, all this, uh, all these new individuals to buy their food, but they're going to mark the prices up. The president's not going to be able to bring the price down, like he said. He's not going to be able to do it. But you want to be able to know what you're doing, come up with techniques and tips that will guarantee you almost a bountiful garden, not a little here, you grow a little there, a little here. You don't want to be doing that. You want to know what you're doing works, and it produces large amounts of food. Now, I've gotten better over the years at starting plants. My best method of starting, like if I wanted to start, uh, I don't know, squash. If I wanted to start watermelons, if I want to start whatever, I know how to do some winter sowing, and it's little tricks you do to winter sowing. You make sure you put enough holes in the bottom of that container. You cut the jug in half, but leave a hinge. You can leave a hinge so you don't have two pieces. Just leave a little hinge. Think about it. You're cutting it, but you're not cutting it completely all the way through. And then you put your soil medium in there. Very good soil medium. That's important. Uh, and once you put it in there, now I like to make my own soil medium. I do not like uh, going out buying or paying people big money for soil medium. I don't like doing that. Some people like doing it; they don't mind it. I don't like it. So you put it all. You put your ingredients in. Uh, what they call I can't think of the name of what they call it, but you put a whole bunch of your ingredients in your soil mix, vermiculite, whatever. You put that in there, and then you put in there your compost. I like to take compost and sift it, make it real nice and pretty, and then add it to my seed mix, and then close the container up, leave the cap off of it, and when you do that, when the plants start coming up, it gets to a certain age or certain size, it'll start eating. They don't necessarily eat. Plants don't eat when they first. They're born with their own food supply, but but you put them in there and you get them going, uh, and don't start them too early. Uh, Close enough to where you say, okay, my last frost date is this, and you know got some idea because the weather is really been acting funky. The weather, so you really don't have a dead lock on where your last frost is really because the weather, if you noticed, is changing. You know, it's changing the way the people mess with the Earth's function. It has changed. But at any rate, you get your plants nice and healthy. You feed them up. You be careful when you water them, not to overwater or underwater. You give them what they need, and they'll do the rest. And when you put the plants out there, and some people keep putting plants, one single plant hole there, one single. I don't do that. I do not do that. I put 2 to 3 plants in each hole and let them grow. And I feed them good. And the water that I use is from my rain barrel system. I do not use water from my house because that kills the biology or slows down the biology in your soil because of the chemicals they put in the water that helps uh, the water be more purified. And so you don't need that in your ground when you're trying to grow. You don't need that. Rain from the rain barrel system will eliminate that. You'll be able to water what you want to water. Uh, and, you know, I have 100-foot hose with 100 gallons of water, and it takes about a half an hour when it rains to fill that up. My neighbor went and put in 200 gallons, because he had to do the big job, but he did 200 gallons, and he's going to love that because, shoot, I use it with the pump. I use it to wash my car. I use it to water the garden. It's plenty of water. So keep that in mind, folks. Gardening should not be expensive. And if it is expensive, you're doing something wrong. If you look through this video further from near the middle or the beginning, you'll see I'm talking a lot about creating fertilizers that are good, solid fertilizers that you do not need to buy. And you can make it from grass clippings and you can make it from weeds. But when you make this stuff, make certain that you are not having any chemicals sprayed on your grass or on your weeds. That's a big mistake if you get that in your growing locations. But definitely let it sit up for 2 to 3 weeks. Put it in dip it out. Put it in what kind of container you're going to use. 1 part to 10 parts water. Stir it up. Add it to the root base of each one of your plants, and they'll love that stuff, and they will grow like crazy. And you'll be mad at yourself that you went out and used to give people $15 and $12 for a bag of fertilizer. You're gonna be mad. You can say, "I don't believe they did that." And when you look at the ingredients on your bag of fertilizers, read through it sometime. It's made from farm waste, which is chicken waste, cattle waste. That's where it comes from. Waste. It's just stuff they would normally throw away, but they found a way to put it in pretty bags and tell you, "Oh my God, you use this, it's going to grow all of this, it's going to grow all of that." Big, pretty plants. And all it is just the natural stuff that normally animals put out when they ingest food. You don't need to go and give persons or people big money for that. But they're selling it at the stores for big money. And there's nothing but waste. Put in a pretty bag. And they show you plants that look like this. Wait a minute, let me see. Yeah, look like that. And you buy it and you go, "Oh my goodness, I can't wait to get started. Oh, my collard greens and my kale gonna look like this. I can't wait to get started. Let me go buy that bag over there. It says $15 and it's a bag of fertilizer. Oh, I can't wait." And you buy it, and all you bought was farm waste that's been marked up. Nothing wrong with the farm waste, but when they mark it up like that, there's a problem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Morning Gardener. Getting ready to call it. Thank you very much for tuning in. I've been on here now about an hour and a half, a little over an hour and a half, but I appreciate it and enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Yep, nothing like being online.